Where did the hiss come from?
When a mommy hiss and a
No.
daddy hiss, they love each other very
Inside.
much.
It's called True Hiss
The
Love.
source is in...
Hi everybody, and welcome to Take Your Time Gaming After Dark. I'm your host Katie,
And I'm your host, Wesley.
and we are now on episode 3 of our Let's Play of Control. So, in our item menu, we have a mission briefing, which gives a very great recap of where we are in the story right now. So, Wesley, you want to read that for us?
Sure. Welcome to the Oldest House. Jessie Faden arrives at the Oldest House, the headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control, to look for answers to the mysteries of her childhood. Guided into the building by the janitor Ati, Jessie finds
Who I'm
Zachariah...
still not convinced isn't evil.
He may be. Or he's like a paranormal being, for all we know.
An evil one.
Jessie finds Zachariah Trench. You did try to murder him in the first episode for no reason.
I just got bad vibes from him, man. He read my mind. It was very uncomfortable.
Jessie finds Zachariah Trench, the director of the Bureau, shot dead. She picks up the pistol next to the body and is translocated to the astral plane. The strange board encourages her to bind the gun, an object of power called the service weapon. She succeeds, and the board informs her that she is now the director.
All the power belongs to us now.
Yep, so we have withdrawn the proverbial sword from the stone and passed the test of this service weapon.
And now our goal is simply to proceed further into the Bureau. We've had 2 combat
Events.
thank you, that's a good word for it. And now I am in control to practice my shooting skills, which are very poor. We also picked up 2 mods at the end of the last episode, so I equipped them. One is a grip mod, which increases reload speed of our gun by 16%, and the other is a personal mod, which increases our health by 25%.
Good stuff.
So now we're here in this creepy, red, spoopy hallway. So grab a tasty beverage. Let's get started. Cheers.
So this is Central Executive, as you might remember from the last episode, where we were dancing around with the shelf on our head. And we're going to continue to explore.
Yeah, so all the question marks, I guess, is a room that I have not yet taken a look at.
Yep.
It's a little dark.
There's a couple floaters in here.
He's decided to start calling the floating bodies floaters. Oh yes, we clicked on the radio. We did that.
Yep.
It has been 2 weeks since our last recording, so we do have to refresh our memories a little bit. There's something over here. Oh, we got a new collectible. I just love the menu. I think it looks really good. Alright, Urban Legends. Examination of paranatural topics. Urban Legends. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially redacted in popular culture using redacted. Our Bureau made an anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on blank, and remember that stands for altered world event. A pair of scissors that consume human redacted through 2 punctures of the redacted. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children. They are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 4936942 for full report.
I think that's really interesting. They're basically saying that it seems like that paranormal nature manifests itself throughout the existing culture in whatever form it may take. So it's not like the gun is a specific thing of the paranormal. It's that the paranormal energy has imbued itself in whatever culturally appropriate way, which I think is cool.
And if you remember, if you ever study Jung, which I'm sure most people have a little bit, he's the one who had basically invented the idea of the collective unconsciousness. Mm-hmm. So
That's right.
Somehow we all loop together and we start believing in these urban legends, which basically make us real. That's kind of the idea that I'm getting.
We've lost a floater.
Well, she was in my way.
No, that's
So
really...
this looks like kind of a boss encounter if I've ever seen one.
It does. That's a little ominous.
God, this is really dark. I'm having a terrible time actually seeing the TV.
Yeah, let's turn the brightness up a bit.
Because guaranteed on YouTube is even worse for you guys.
It is. When I looked at the last episode, it was pretty dark, so keep going.
Alright, we're going to try with... Yeah, that looks better. I can actually see some detail now.
So they explode with the same energy cloud that
No!
the floaters did.
Damn grenade!
Need to recharge.
No. Okay.
Ow, ow. Oh. Okay.
Jeez Louise, what just happened?
Death.
What did he have?
It was an automatic weapon. So it was they explained it in the previous episodes where different ones have basically different levels of soldiers, like any standard.
Well,
unit.
yeah, I saw them using the guard and everything, but dang, okay, let me retry that. I mean, I escaped the first grenade, but that guy came out from behind me.
Yeah.
I have to be a lot faster. I wish I had a grenade.
You may. I think you get them at some point.
Oh, great.
And back in the hallway.
It's not that bad of a checkpoint, though.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier.
Okay, good.
The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Poor Pulaski. Well, he's armored, heavily armored.
Yeah, he is. And he's the one who came up from behind me.
Yeah. Don't let him get the drop on you. He may be going on the
Yeah,
other side.
I know.
Okay. Yeah. Yikes. Peekaboo.
Where'd he go?
He's running around the other side, maybe? Oh, oh, oh. There you go. Find shelter. The closer you get, the more damage you do.
Yep.
Nice.
But I also do
Must
more.
cleanse control points.
Ooh, okay.
An enemy. Corrupt.
See an enemy?
Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean?
How is he still
Fix
talking
it.
to
I'm
us?
guessing it means kill all the things by the control point.
I'm thinking it also means go through that creepy portal over there.
Probably so.
God, this game is so dark.
It is.
Like, a little too dark.
Well, we got a weapon mod and some material.
Materials. Yeah, we actually picked up quite a few mods, so.
I guess that's ammo or health with full on.
It's health, but I'm good now. Okay.
So I think this control point's probably another astral plane leap.
That's what I'm thinking. Let's go ahead and check out what we picked up.
Sure.
So we have more mods.
Reload
have-
speed.
Up 16%. Oh, that's what.
That's-
Oh, this
it's
is
level
damage boost.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna equip the damage boost.
Can you equip more than one?
Nope, not yet.
Oh.
See how they're all grayed
Gotta
out?
Unlock, yeah.
I
Okay,
prefer
so
a
as
damage
we-
boost, and now personal mods, we have health plus 18. So I say we deconstruct that for whatever that is,
Since we're already at... Yeah, okay.
because we have a better one.
Yeah. Level 3.
We got 50 of whatever those little spikies are.
Spikies!
So let's see, we have hidden trend conceptual material and a house memory. And
We don't have
these might be
clearance
used for
level.
crafting,
We still
I
don't have
guess.
clearance level for some of those.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's for crafting. Alright, let's cleanse this puppy. Boom, baby! Oh, this is what...
Huh.
Sorry, you guys might see me making weird expressions throughout this because I got a new tattoo yesterday and I keep forgetting and putting my arm down on it.
Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Yeah. You talking to yourself there?
Pope?
Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau?
I guess?
Are you still sane?
No. Definitely not.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
You don't know that's
The
true.
feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope. Emily Pope. Dr. Darling's
Oh, yeah.
assistant.
Oh, yeah.
My turn.
What's
Should
my
I
name
lie?
again?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director.
Yep.
Hold on. We're coming out.
By the
I'm your
power
mouth.
vested in me by this mysterious gun.
I like how everybody just accepts it, too. They're just like, oh, yeah, you're the new director.
Probably not the first time.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse.
That's a creepy
I know.
smile.
Yeah.
Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you.
Well,
You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer
say?
the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm
he
talking too
did.
much. This whole situation is just...
No, please keep talking.
lot.
Actually explain some of this stuff to
yeah, I
us.
don't mind. We don't know
Trench
what we're
is
doing.
dead.
What's an HRA?
Shot.
The protective device, shield.
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things.
They all just walk back in the
I
shelter.
know,
and
like, I
close
want
the
to
door.
way to
It's hard to
weaken
make
your
out,
their
but
faith
he
in the
told
new
me to
director.
cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that?
That does not look comfortable.
And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director?
It means I'm super special.
How?
You taking notes on this, lady?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. It's...
They don't have a janitor.
I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Nah, I'm good.
Like, do you
Rolling
know
with
my
it.
brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first.
Save
If
us.
you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure
I,
those infected
May
or
have shot a few.
possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already.
You like everyone you meet, lady.
She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I
Because she
can't
has
trust
a
her
face.
yet. Or rather, the bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me?
Maybe she's a trill.
We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Any goodies in here?
Probably. So one thing I didn't notice before was that everything is done through pneumatic tubes here, and that's
Oh.
what all these little coffee thermos looking things are
Oh, I
pneumatic
didn't even
tubes
see
between
that.
departments. Because we read the memo and then I didn't put it together, but all those they're tubes. There's big banks of tubes to send messages between places.
Groovy. You want to read this one for us?
Examination of paranatural topics. Control points. Summary. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the redacted arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by redacted detection of an unobstructed ping using the redacted within a 37-foot radius. Very clear, thank you.
Yeah.
Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures or redacted or
Ley lines.
vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that the control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. So we're going to get like a dowsing rod to go walk around and find them. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be redacted. Refer to file 725 for more information.
Interesting. Well, I'm assuming that we don't even need a dowsing rod, and as soon as we see a lot of glowing red lights, that's pretty much where we go. Nobody talks to you.
No.
Oh, cool.
Fast travel. Oh, so you can
Fast
go between control
travel.
points. And change your outfit. Suit up.
Astral dive suit. Yeah, this must be part of the DLC, I guess?
Maybe.
Or the, I'm sorry, the pre-order
Yeah,
DLC.
You'd think so, because they haven't told us anything about why if, or if you even would need a suit for some reason.
This is disturbing as heck. I will wear this. Alright, let's check our map. So I got the last so I guess we just...
There's a room behind you that, yeah, up there, that doesn't go anywhere else.
explore here first. A boardroom. I see, I see.
Very important business.
Huh, I can't use my power in here. So we got some goodies.
Yank.
Boom.
Oh, rate of fire boost. I think rate of fire boost, I don't know if that's better because...
13, it's only 13%.
Okay, yeah, just keep the damage.
Yep. Okay.
On we go.
I guess we go through that elevator down at the end.
There's some areas upstairs that we haven't been, if you want to investigate.
I guess she wants to see if I can cure this person. Now I feel really bad for shooting one in the head.
You should. And dead.
I really don't like this costume. It's terrifying. Oh,
Just
okay.
fades into nothingness.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Well, good to know. Good to know.
Sorry for that. You know, death.
We got a new collectible, but it... Do you remember what it was called by any chance?
No. I haven't read this one though.
I think this is it.
Yeah.
You want to go?
Sure. Federal Field Research on Hiss Entity, Hiss Corrupted Agent Confidential. Summary. The Hiss manifest in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The Hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate.
I mean, just...
You might notice in passing
that
they're
may be
levitating.
floating.
Yes. These Hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. What do they, like, float angrily towards you? They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the Hiss corruption like spores or Wi-Fi boosters.
Yeah.
Or they are cocoons preparing to enter the next stage of evolution. When attacked, Hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. Refer to file redacted for full report. So I think the fact that they vanish in that prism of smoke means
Yeah,
they
they're
may
not
be,
actually being killed.
Yeah, they're refracting into some other dimension or something. Hopefully.
I can't cleanse them. I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director.
Guess we'll have to shoot them all.
Jesse.
It's the same outcome, you might as well.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here.
She's got a good butt.
I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary. 17...
That's
From a
very creative.
I like
The
it.
Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
It's very
That's
welcome
enough.
to Night Vale.
Yeah.
Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child?
Maybe she has
It
a
was
bit of
one of the big
hiss in
ones,
her.
and before my time. And
Or just that would
very classified.
explain the
I can try to dig
psychokinesis.
out some old files
Yeah.
for you.
That's what I mean.
My
Whatever
boss,
is with
Casper
her,
Darling, would
whoever
know,
she's talking
but
to.
he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
So he's dead.
He's hissified.
Yeah, hissified.
He's a
They
floater.
call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know
Crazy.
it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
I know the story is deliberately vague, but was it ever explained who she's actually speaking to? Is it the gun itself?
No, because she was doing it before then. That's why she's got this internal monologue. But interestingly, I think so. Ati commented on her internal monologue, so I think I don't know. It's we're sharing something with some other plane inside us. I think.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now.
We're
Follow
so
the signs to
talented.
the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there.
Okay.
Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
I wonder if it is Trent she's
Thanks,
speaking to
Emily.
in her head. It's hard for her to hear him or something.
I don't
He's
know.
the one who kind of lured her to the house in the first place. I don't know.
I think they'll probably explain a bit, but
I really don't
they like
know.
to leave things vague. At least Alan Wake did, just to give you that sense of make up your own story.
Alright, so we got another mod by completing that mission, and this actually increases our health recovery on element pickup by 20%, but I'd rather just have the basic increase of 25%.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So, now we are an unknown caller. Emily instructs Jesse to find the hotline, an object of power in the form of an old telephone, to understand the messages from the dead director trying to communicate with her. They hope he can provide insight into his invasion. Let's see. We have a portrait of Director Zachariah Trench. The only person you should fail is yourself.
And then beat yourself up about it mercilessly until you end your life. Which is apparently what he did. Maybe don't listen to his advice.
Alright, let's go ahead and see if there's anything else we can talk to her about.
The hotline should be in the communications
Yeah,
department.
we got that.
Alright.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
When a mommy hiss and a
No.
daddy hiss, they love each other very
Inside.
much.
It's called True His
The
Love.
source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty
Of
shitty world
everything.
out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy
Wow,
it.
that's dark.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
I
This
love that that's-
building, the bureau headquarters,
that's
the
the
oldest
moniker
house,
for
is
it.
a shifting place. Yeah, you've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to
It's
New York
bigger
a
on the
few
inside.
times. How didn't I notice this place?
Let me guess, you're a Time Lord.
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like
Perception
attention,
filter,
so
yeah.
unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
I
I
don't
feel
think
like
it's
it is Trench.
No.
You don't think so?
No, because she has separate visions of Trench and separate interactions with
That's
him.
true. I wonder if it's Dr. Darling.
I have no idea. It could be. That would make sense.
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data.
That sounds a little
That's just
far-fetched
a
if you
hypothesis
ask
on my
me.
part. I need
Yeah.
the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
Yeah, don't touch my gun.
I think I will. Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly?
Well, it's an object
is all-
of power.
Well,
Take some power,
new to me.
sprinkle it in the object.
Don't worry, I love going over
Ta-da.
the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and
Gotcha.
cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian
Not
sense.
usable.
Got it?
Yes.
Yep.
Did she memorize this?
Well, she's a scientist.
Got it.
I got it. Do you got it?
I got
You
it.
got it, guys? We all got it.
Paranormal hand grenade versus paranormal, like, scalpel.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss.
Well, it seems that way. I mean,
Oh,
I hadn't
God, I
even
sure
heard
hope
of
so.
an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
It's
Doesn't
liquefied
the
my
timing
insides.
seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Her pupils are so freaky. That glow of light.
Thanks,
Okay.
Emily. I'm
I can't
sure I'll have more
say
questions
the
soon.
animations are stellar, like
Just
the
let me
facial
know.
animations.
But I think the facial capture of Jessie herself is really
So
good.
I think Jessie must have been mocap, and I think
Yes.
she was not the other lady we're talking to.
Yeah, I get the feeling that nobody else was actually
Yeah.
motion captured, but Jessie's facial expressions are really realistic and well done, I think.
Yeah.
So there's something over here.
There it is again. A welcome message.
Material, undefined reading.
Oh, materials. I always forget. You do not have a clearance level. I just don't understand that. Don't you know who I am?
It's like RFID encrypted paper. I don't know.
Oh, I did not mean to walk on the railing, but that was fun.
Usually a floater up above you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore it. I figured it was pretty rude of me to shoot people who may or may not be dead.
It sounds like they just need to be tuned up like a half step,
Okay.
like on the radio when you're on 99.1 instead of 99.2.
So you want to do something. So something I read about in Game Informer, actually, was how the house is so confusing even with the map, but you want to make note of all the things you come across that you can't access yet. So since you are an excellent map maker from your missed days,
Right.
can you take we need clearance level 1 for this, so maybe there's something you can do that you can just mark it somehow, some way. So we know to come back when we have clearance level 1.
Show me the map.
Show me the money.
What room are we in? So...
Actually, this is now a perfect place to stop. And we can pick back up with episode 4. So we finally got some exposition. We found other living creatures, so yay, we're not the only human, because I don't think Ahti is human. And now we're going to go find the Bakelite telephone to try and establish a better communication link to the director.
Has a very cerebral look to it when you go in the room and there's like this huge sphere of sound-ending foam with a phone in the middle, so that'd be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited to continue. And we'll let Wesley show off his shooting skills in the next episode. But thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. I really appreciate it. If you want to support the channel, there is a donation link in the video description if you're interested. Also, if you did enjoy this, please make sure you leave a thumbs up, hit that notifications bell, and follow me on Twitter at TYTGaming, capital K, capital C. Guys, have a fantastic rest of your day. Thanks again. Cheers!